Unplugged or S-Kayy, French artist and creative from Paris.
What inspired you to dive into pluggnb? Was there a particular moment or artist that influenced your direction?
I wouldn't say there's an artist, but I used to just listen to pluggnb beats all the time. I thought they sounded wavy and just makes you feel like you're in space. Mexico drill, Playboy Carti, famous Dex.
Can you share a bit about your creative process? How do you channel emotions into your music?
If I go through something really like makes me feel a type of way, the next time I'll hear like a beat, usually if it's something like emotional, like an emotional type of beat or like a chill R&B beat, like it'll just come out by itself.
How would you define pluggnb to someone who's never heard it before?
Trap drums and R&B melodies literally, and usually it sounds very nostalgic, sounds like the 90s kind of songs back in the day, like Aaliyah, that type of vibe, and then just with like trap drums basically.
Do you think pluggnb has a global potential, or is it just more of a niche sound?
I like that question. I think it is a pretty niche sound, however, God has created a human called S-Kayy. My purpose is to make it mainstream. Welcome to the overground.
Do you feel like your music tells a story? What's the most personal song you've made?
My music is probably Switch Up, because that one, I went through a heartbreak and I just went straight to the studio. I said, fuck that bitch, and I just let it all out, and that was actually one of my best songs.
What's the most challenging part of being an artist in such a unique genre?
So the fact that it's not mainstream, like people don't really take it in like that. It's kind of like underground, so people kind of associate it to like the underground scene, the whole SoundCloud era, so they don't take it in as like a real style of music.
Do you ever face pressure to conform to more mainstream sounds, or do you feel free to experiment?
Yep, I used to. So I would try to do Afro beats and, you know, like rap and normal, just like the, you know, the generic type of genres. Mainly the UK, like they just copy everything. Like if there's a popular sound or like a certain song that blows up, everyone's gonna try to do that. Everyone's trying to do the same type of visuals, the same flow. And that's not me. I don't want to be that guy, so I've created my own lane.
If pluggnb were a colour or a vibe, what would it be?
Purple, blue, yeah.
Who would be your dream collaboration in the pluggnb space?
It doesn't have to necessarily be pluggnb, but like people who are tapped into that world. Definitely want to work with Mexico Drill, he's a producer. I want to work with Lil Tecca, Star Baby, Drake, Pierre Bourne, Carti. There's probably a lot more, I just can't think of them right now.
If you could design the perfect pluggnb festival, who would headline and where would it be?
I swear to God, yeah, in my notes or like in my Canva, I've got a whole festival like idea lined up. I did the whole lineup, the name and everything. Star Baby, famous Dex, gotta bring a lot of like old school artists as well. And I would even have like R&B like singers. I might put in a little image and stuff in the video.
How do you see pluggnb evolving in the next few years?
Well, S-Kayy is gonna be one of the main artists that does it. Everybody's gonna copy him. He's gonna tour the US, France, the whole of France, Canada, French-speaking countries, Canada. They're probably touring the world. And obviously, eventually, I'm gonna have to like change genres. I'm not gonna do pluggnb my whole life.
What else did you do?
What else would I do? I mean, like you said previously, festival live streams as well, like streaming, inviting different artists and getting them to do pluggnb. Not necessarily be a pluggnb artist. I want to just kind of get people to just experiment and try different things.
Are you working on any new projects or collaborations that we should be excited about?
I'm actually working on my first tape that people have been begging me to make. Right now it's called Trap and Blues. I might change the name to something else. I'm thinking Road to the Goal, Trap and Blues, or just self-titled album S-Kayy.
If someone could listen to one of your songs to understand pluggnb, which one would it be and why?
Like Cobain and Highway. Highway because it's my most popular song, my most streamed song, and that was the first time I actually released a full pluggnb song, and I wasn't trying to be like a people pleaser. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start making the music I want to make, and Like Cobain, it's very pluggnb as well. It's coming out soon as well.
Everything?
That's it? That's all the questions.
Yeah.
Well guys,
back then she ain't want me. Now I'm up, girl. Now she wanna love me. Now she wanna now she wanna fuck me.